Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Motorsport Manager. It's episode number 7. Looking at a potential driver upgrade, both in quality and marketability, to try to see if we can bring in some additional money. So looking at my list of favorites, I got down to 3 high quality drivers. 4 stars were just below it, all young, plenty of room for growth, and you'll see high marketability. So 85% for Leclerc, Vanthor 59%, but 15% of that goes away in an hour. And Ocon at 70%. So, definite quality in there. It will cost us a bit of money, but in terms of looking at what they're making now, the pay shouldn't be too bad. And so, I looked at offers with all of them, and I've just got some feedback from Leclerc and Ocon. We still have 10 days till we head to Silverstone. So, both Leclerc and Ocon looking for a renegotiation. So let's go ahead and head on over to the drivers and see where we're at with these. Jean-Eric Verne is a little over 4 stars. It's a little bit better off. Van Dorn is really close to 4 stars. It's not like he's a bad driver by any means. Marketability, though, it's not bad. Could be better. It's a bit surprising because in real life, I'd say they've got the quality right with Van Dorn, but I think the mod kind of missed the ball in terms of marketability because currently in Formula E, there is not a driver who's anywhere near the popularity level of Van Dorn. They have a fan boost that they give out every week. He's won it every race as the number 1 vote getter. Comfortably. Every single race, the entire season this year. So, Van Dorn is quite marketable as far as drivers go. Maybe not 100%, but certainly a lot more than what he has right now. He gets a top 15 result and still has negative marketability, by the way. But this is the big thing that bothers me. First lap panic. Always going to get a slow start right off the bat. The addictive personality not helping things either. So it's not a big deal to replace him. It's not a big deal, but it could certainly do with something a little bit better. So going back into the drivers here, Vanthor is considering. We have not seen his response just yet. Ocon is definitely looking for some sort of pay raise, but it was, in terms of the patience, got a long ways to go, so I think we were pretty close. Leclerc, it's not showing me what his response was, but he's close. So I know we're at 620,000 for Ocon. Let's go ahead and see where we're at on Leclerc. Okay, he wants a shorter contract, but in terms of patience, again, it was only 1 single negative, so everything went pretty swimmingly. So I'm going to try to make just a small increase and see where we're at on that. And then for Ocon, okay, now he's neutral on this. It's not bugging him a whole lot, which means 1 small increase probably will be enough. So I think we'll be able to sign Esteban Ocon. And I think that's a great signing, as unlike Van Dorn, he's got some potential. He's going to go the right way. car repair finish. Let's see what we're working on. We just finished our previous race here. We'll have this gearbox ready in just a few days. Try to get it done at the same time. There we go. Okay, Van Thor is also looking for a renegotiation. Come back in there for a second. What were his terms? Less. Okay. His marketability, I don't think, was really any higher than Van Doren's, right? They're 56, but 61 is where he's actually at. So 61. And Van Thor wasn't terribly happy with that deal. Okay, it is plus 13%. And no negative traits on the first lap, and a lot more balanced. Okay, he doesn't care for the status as a number 2 driver, but it's not hurting us, it's the wages. Okay. Move up to... I'm definitely looking at him as a cheaper option, as he does not quite have the marketability. So I think we're only going to move up one step for now and see how he responds to that, because I'm a little bit less enthusiastic towards him as I am to Leclerc or Ocon. Certainly name recognition for one thing, but the marketability, most importantly. Factory distractions. What's going on? Dilemma! Ugh. Stoffel Van Doren is constantly on his phone. He keeps disturbing us when we're working on his car. Can you please tell him to stop it? I could find him. It's going to hurt his morale. Or I tell Roger to suck it up. I'll take the money. I mean, I'm about to replace him anyway, right? So what if he takes a little bit of a hit to his morale? No more safety cars. Always virtual safety car. No, I like the safety car. Especially right now as a back marker. Whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of things coming up here. What do we have? Upcoming race. 51 laps. 20% chance of rain, which means it's going to rain. Okay, we have some scouting to do here. 2 empty slots, actually. Start with the young drivers. At this point, I've already got my favorites in mind, so we'll just look into that briefly. There you go. Reliability work and factory staff complete, as they got both done roughly the same time. Okay. Certainly work on improving those front wings a bit. And what else? We have another gearbox. Do I have one being designed? What's... Yes, gearbox done in 1 day, 5 hours. So what to improve on in the meantime? I got away from suspension in the short term, so why don't we go ahead and work on the other one a little bit. We'll work more towards the reliability side for our 1 day. Okay. Oh, here comes contract proposals. Leclerc still not happy. And I think he's starting to push himself out of range here. I could drop him to 18 months and see. But in terms of the patience, there's plenty of patience there. It's just... I don't know if I want to bump him up more than this. I mean, we're already going up 200,000 from where we're at. Ouch. That's another 60,000 just like that. That's it. I don't know if I'll sign with him until I really see how good the marketability is. How much of a jump are we going to get? He's at 85 and a first lap hero, but he's at 90. No, 85. He's at 85 for the next 57 weeks anyway. He's got a +5 and a -5. But that's a 24% jump from where we're at. That puts us into a whole another level. Alright, so that gearbox is done. So we've got our second gearbox here. I'll come back to that. Let me see where to invest here. So gearbox. Let's remove these. Got a couple more percent out of them. The 77 is almost race ready now. So we're going to lean towards performance side. Okay, so we're done with the gearbox. So it's got even higher potential and is actually already a point above. We've done front wing, we've done engine, we've not done brakes, rear wing, and we've only done one on suspension. Well, the brakes are our biggest weakness now in terms of competitive level, so maybe that's the next place to go. Still have the weakest car. That's not a very good first version. What do you get with a second version? You get 35, second level. And we could get 25 more for the third level without getting into any risk. So sure, that'll work. First one's garbage, but the second and third one will be okay. Hey, look at that. Our engine. It's yellow instead of orange. It's 11th. Gearbox is up to 11th. Front wing's up to 11th. Rear wing's already 11th. Suspension. Definitely still have some work to do there. And the brakes. Maybe before long we'll have the 11th best car. And then we'll just start crushing everyone, right? No. Not that easy, but it'll certainly have an impact. Oh, we got something here. We've got something here. Ocon is ready to take the deal. Let's check this out. Only 70%. Team player, so morale is good. Helps keep everyone happy. First lap hero, I like the bonus on the first lap, unlike Van Doren, who's a first lap 0. Yeah. Oh, he's training young drivers. That's morale only. Okay. So the early breaker part, not good, but he's still a 13 even with that. What were the terms of the deal? Because I think he's already at a point that's quite a bit less than. Yeah, we're talking 75,000 per race, less than Leclerc. Would I take Leclerc over Verne if he also agrees? By the way, having Leclerc and Ocon on your team is a heck of a thing. 79% marketability, but he is +6 right now, so he's really just a 73. That's a good driver, though. You don't want to take that away. I think 73 is enough. So, it's going to be buyout clause. Yeah, that's not that bad. Goodbye, Van Dorn. Sorokin's staying because he's making way, way less. Even though Van Dorn's a better driver. It's going to cost me a little bit. $7 million. Let's see. We pull back almost 400,000, but getting rid of Van Doren's actually the costliest part. Sign-on fee of the brake clause for Ocon is less than it is to get rid of Van Doren. And it does lower what we're bringing in by almost 200,000 a race, but it's an upgrade, especially on the marketability side. So there you go. There's our man. Get rid of these. I want to see what happens with Leclerc and then make that decision later. Yep, okay, fine. Timo Glock goes to replace Ocon almost immediately. 20 million a year. What? Oh no. Albon. He's a complete prat. I thought he was a likable guy. Maybe it's because he's still at Toro Rosso and not at Red Bull. Connor Daly. Da-da-da. Next. Okay, new vote. Virtual safety car only. I'm voting against that. Speed it up. This is already turning into a long episode and we haven't even gotten to the race weekend just yet. It's rejected 8-5. Safety car remains. I like the use of both. I do. Okay, so we've been... actually, I think we're stayed the same on drivers. Right where we were. Combination of the two. But we have somebody who's going to improve a bit more. Sponsors already up there. Hopefully we can boost that a little further. Pit crew's getting better and better. Staff, it's only 10th. definitely improve that. Headquarters in the car are the big ones, and that's why we focused most of our efforts there. We still got 10 million almost. $51 lap race. Keep repeating that because that's how I keep from forgetting. Alright, so we're looking at equal status for both guys. And now that I do have more favorable driver, we might actually do something about that. How about we get the new gearbox for Ocon? And let's see, front wing. There we go, now they're both content. 22nd, 24th, pretty much right where we were. Round 7 of 16 in the championship. Ready to begin. And we're going to try to go hyperspeed as much as possible, as we should already be done with qualifying at this point in the standard episode. So we've got that gearbox upgrade. We definitely have the chance for both cars to be a little bit more competitive. Vern, let's see, he is a few performance points below where he was a week ago. Well, last race, 2 weeks ago. So he's lost just a few points, but otherwise should be on the same level. Now, Ocon's going to be much improved from where Vern was, as he's got a couple new parts onto the car. Again, we're looking at a 51 lap race. Take stock of what that should be, so we get about 17 on the sauce. The mediums will definitely get us there. What do we need? Let's see, 51. So if you can get, say, even just 16. 16... What do we need? We need 35. So we could stretch, probably, one set of mediums. If we can get about 33 laps. I'm not sure they're going to go the distance. I think we might have to push 2 sets of mediums in the race. But the softs are going to be quite a bit faster. What happens if we do 2 15s or something? That would be 30. 2 16s would be 32. 3 16s. Coming up just short of 48. We'd have to do 3 17s. I wonder if these will make it 17. And make a 2-stopper on the softs. I'm going to try in practice. I need 17 laps out of these. So let's start with the soft bonus. We're going to push it. We're going to go for a more aggressive strategy, a 2-stop strategy, but all on the soft. Ooh, hello. Vern's going to make it easily. Dang. You could almost go with the hards and make a 0-stop strategy. Could just about pull that off. But yeah, he'll have no problem going with 17s. Now, handling the downforce, we're both kind of this way, so let's start with that, see how that goes. Okay, I said I was going to move fast, and that took about 2.5 minutes. Not fast so far. Good, race trim, that's what I care about. Race trim, good. I like that. Quick. Oh, we went the right way with the handling. Downforce is still poor. You do need a fair bit of handling here, so... You know, I'm going to see if those put me in the right direction. Okay. Do the same thing. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Bring in, bring in. Around, around, around we go. Where we stop? Duh, the pit stop. Okay, 89%. Going the right way. Poor, good. Keep going. We were great, we're still great. We were good, we're still good. We'll see if those continue to go. The numbers certainly went up, so... $95. Okay. We are doing really well here. Faster, faster. $93. Downforce is great now. Okay, going in the right direction. Looks like. Well, I don't know. 93 is not that great, is it? Speed, I'm certain is going the right way. The handling, I'm not sure is going the right way. We'll find out here real soon, though. Aha, Vern. 99%. Make that long run. Get us those bonuses. Ocon. Continue to tweak. Okay, excellent. I was right. One of them was going the wrong way. So we're still at 93. So that was great. So the handling's got to come back. And quite a bit. That might be too much though. We are up to great here. So we want to bring this one out as well. And that probably pulls me back a little bit, right? Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and go with the long run finish. The bonuses here. Okay, level 2. Clearly still off pace. See that Alpha just driving around us. Like we're chopped liver. Okay, let's bring in Ocon. Where is Ocon? He is all the way back here. Let's bring in Vern. There you go. Level number 3 on the bonuses. Now here's the fun part. All we need now is qualifying trim. I don't even need to change tires. So we're going to be using those for the race. Okay, very close now. How close are we? 98, that is acceptable. So qualifying trim, 3 laps. Now we had 7 sets, right? 7 sets. So 1 for practice, that leaves 6. 3 sets for the race, for the 2-stopper. That leaves 3 for qualifying. Both drivers off the bottom of the standings. Vern getting ready to come in. Where are you? Send you back out. That was bonus level number 2. And Ocon. Alright, this should take us right to the end. There it is. Bonus level number 3. Go ahead and attack. Let's see what you can do on used, very used tires. It's 34% for Ocon, so he is definitely not going as fast. But he still moves up a spot. There we go. We got our bonuses. I like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. That last lap there, Vern just went 7th quickest. Yeah. Nice. Of course, the others aren't pushing. We already had our representative pace. But that was heavier fuel load and worn tires. Okay, qualifying looking dry. Okay, 3 sets maximum here. Get Ocon out for his lap first. I'm actually just going to go auto on this, just for the sake of time. So Vern. I'm so far over on time. Oh, Vern, don't block Ocon. Oh, man. Didn't realize they were there at the same time. Ocon not in last. Not in last. How's Vern doing? Just ahead of Ocon. Russell splits them. Both of them would be out as of now, but 19th and 21st is still better than where we've been. Time is already down to 3 minutes. Oh, come on. Did I really just not change tires? Bring in. You're not going to put up a better time. We'll try Ocon. I'm trying. Get back out there. He might make it back. He might make it back in time. He's got to cross the line. Oh yeah, he's got it. 18 seconds to spare. Vern stays 19th quickest. Does not improve his time. Ocon can't improve his either. I'm not sure if anybody improved their... well, somebody did, because we went from 21st to 23rd. I think Kubica and Alonso both improved their time slightly. A lot of drivers did not improve their times that second time around. I'm not sure if the weather was starting to turn. I mean, it wasn't raining, but 19th, 23rd, pretty close battle. Bottas was quickest in the session. Fly through for Q2. So we don't manage to get out of Q1. And we have, but that was weather benefited before, earlier in the season. Otherwise, that would have been kind of the first time naturally that we were able to beat enough cars to get out of Q1. Excuse me. almost managed to do it. Hamilton quickest in Q2. So we're edging closer. We're getting more and more competitive, race by race. And we're just now pushing into the middle of the season, so it's okay. I think we'll be scoring points again, for sure, before the end of the season. Those 2 points will not be our entire tally for the year. Hamilton, right at the end, takes the pole over Bottas by going a 10th quicker than his previous lap, so he goes from second up to first. Bottas... Oh, no. That was Bottas who just jumped up to second on his last lap. Hamilton was already in the lead. Hamilton was a 10th slower on his last lap. Vettel, 3/100th slower. Yeah, a lot of guys, again, slower on their second. Oof, look at Verstappen's time. His fastest and his last were 1 millisecond away. Alright, this is going to be a fast race, as I'm already approaching the end of the time for the episode. All those activities, the 10 days up to the race. Fresh soft tires, pushed just briefly early on, especially Ocon. Vern looks like he'll have an easy time. He's easy on tires. And here we go, 5 red lights in Silverstone, ready to go racing. Ocon a little slow off the line. Drops to 24th immediately. Vern, though, Vern's got a nice start. He's up to 15th. Albon actually is last, so Ocon is 23rd, not 24th. Albon really, really slow off the line. Vern, great move to the inside. He's up to 11th. Okay, we're going to go times 4 immediately, and then we're going to be going times 12 here pretty soon. Vern, a chance at another move. Can't make it stick, though. Stays in 11th. He's going to have another look at the racing point to get into the top 10 potentially already, just after the start of the race. And there he goes. He completes the move to get around Perez and into P10. Little blocking there by the Renault, but Perez can't take advantage. Ocon, meanwhile, gains 1 position up to 21st. We're already going to have him back off. Vern, meanwhile, though, keep pushing for now. Yellow. Hulkenberg has crashed out of this race. Hulkenberg out. Hulkenberg was in between these two guys, so Vern stays 10th. Ocon moves up 1 spot to 20th. Trying to balance the push versus neutral. Work on that tire, the fuel load a little bit here. Conserve for a little while. Ocon drops a spot. Kubica gets around, but Ocon recovers and then moves ahead of Massa. Massa looks like he might have spun. Massa loses 3 spots all at once there. Now 4 spots. So Ocon's up to 19th. Back down to neutral. Heating those tires up a little bit too much. We'll see if he can keep holding this position for now. For the most part, those on the soft compound have all moved up now into the top 12. Magnussen, Ocon, Alonso, the only ones not to. And Norris has crashed. So Lando Norris has crashed. He's already back into the garage now. Somewhere. There he is. There's Hulkenberg as well. And that's 2 drivers out of this race. Again, Ocon moves up one spot, this time to 18th. Vern remaining in 10th. Need to back off a little bit so he can save his fuel load, and Ocon as well. Let's go back into conserve for a little while. He's right in between the two Williams. Russell, the head of the pair, with Kubica behind him. Vern, trouble behind, gap in front. He's 3 seconds down. Bottas in the race lead, Hamilton in second. Vettel is third right now. Leclerc still with Ferrari in sixth. And sometimes in this game you'll see a new driver getting hired to replace somebody and instantly going into the seat with one of the drivers going to reserve. And see, it's still Bottas and Hamilton there for Mercedes. So even though we've stolen Ocon away, their reserve driver, to drive for us, no sign of Van Dorn. So Van Dorn has not gone on to sign with some other team now that he's available. So Ocon will stay neutral. Vern is recovering a little bit. And the pressure of who's behind has changed as Alonso has beaten Kubica out. Of course, Alonso's on the softs, Kubica's on the mediums. I think that's one of the main reasons why he has not been able to get around us. But now we have an equally quick tire behind us in Alonso, and of course an aggressive, talented driver in Alonso. But he is being battled by Kubica, and Kubica has retaken 19th. And we got the safety car coming out. Safety car coming out. I think Vern I'm going to keep out to maintain position. However, Ocon, this does mess with our strategy a little bit in terms of timing because it's only lap 17. But I have an extra set of tires. I still have 3 left. So this could be turning this into a 3-stop race. Or we'll have to go on to mediums on the final run if we don't have another safety car at some point. But we're not giving up but 2 or 3 positions to get the fresh tires. So let's go ahead and pit with Ocon. Slow it down. Oh, and right there he's already pitting. Is that a Haas? Yes, K-Mag. K-Mag is out. Quick stop for Ocon. He is back out. He will drop to 21st, just behind Massa. It puts him at last place as of right now. But Vern, back off a little, back off a lot, back off a lot. You're already a little bit on the low end, so let's keep you there. Okay, a couple cars are stopping, but it's not benefiting us. Ocon stays in 21st, and Vern stays in 10th. So I think only one other car stopped. Grosjean, no, Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Vettel, Gasly, Leclerc, Raikkonen, and Grosjean all stopping, but they were far enough ahead that it had no impact. So Grosjean was right behind us? No? Perez? I don't know. He must have been between Perez and Sainz. Okay, we still have 1 lap left on this safety car, so let's get you back up to neutral, please. Thank you. Safety car heading to the garage this time. Tires have not gone underheated. That's good. Let's go ahead and go back to push, and push, and speed it up. Here we go. So Jean-Eric Verne getting ready to come in, and the race has restarted. And we hold in 10th. Ocon holds in 21st for now. Nobody a lap down. Everybody on the lead lap. So we still have ourselves a battle here on lap number 15. You're already at the back, so bide your time. Vern, we've got to keep you in check. Let's keep you on push on the engine mode, but keep those tires in the happy zone. especially now that you're down to 45%. Stroll, Ricciardo both should be pitting pretty soon. And yellow flag, Sector 2, Albon collides with Ocon. Do I have a problem? Do I have a problem? No. Okay, we get lucky. So Albon must have spun and collected Ocon. I don't think he took a penalty either. And we get around Felipe Massa. So we're up to 19th. So Massa and Albon both behind us now and on the hard compound. So Ocon already back to roughly where he was with Alonso and Kubica just ahead. And he's on fresher tires that are going to last a while. And Max Verstappen has crashed. Verstappen out of this race. Probably back to the garage already, yes. And there you go, Max Verstappen out of the race. Another crash. That's 4 crashes already. We're down to 20 cars running. We got a yellow flag in Sector 2. Stroll is pitting. He's going to come out all the way to the back of the field. P19 just behind Felipe Massa. So Ocon up to 17th. Verne is now up to 8th with Stroll pitting and Verstappen crashing. And Albon just crashed out. As well. So 1 crash was not enough for him. We're coming under pressure here. Perez makes his way around. Now it's lap 20, so we've already easily exceeded the lap 17 threshold, and with 30 laps to go, I might consider a 1-stopper for Verne, but he won't have a bonus if we do that. Under pressure from Sainz. It's okay if he gets around. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Drops us back down to P10. But A, we're in the points. And B, thinking about what do we have left to go. If he can go, well, he's only getting this far because of the safety car. But if he can go another couple laps, I mean, he's already almost to that point where he could 1-stop on the softs if there's another safety car later in this race. Wouldn't that be something if he's able to pull that off? He's already down to 21%. I really need to pit him in. He's going to lose a lot of pace here. Oh, turn up the engine for a little bit. Ocon drops to 18th. Stroll gets around. He's on those fresh softs. Massa's the only one behind him. He's not doing a great job in that respect, but there's not that big of a gap between him and Verne. Less than 10 seconds. Slow down for a second. Verne's got to pit. I need to bring him in. He's not going to make it 2 more laps. I can definitely go the distance on the mediums to the end of the race, but I think he's going to lose a lot of pace. So, go back on the softs and hope there's a safety car or two, but he's only running as high up the field as he is because he's running on a faster compound than most of these other drivers. And he's a slightly better driver than Ocon in terms of ratings. And in real life too, he's a good driver. Alright, Verne into the pits. Not the only one stopping. Perez stopping as well. But Perez comes out 10 seconds further ahead. Did he lose 10 seconds on that lap? That 1 lap over the cliff, he lost 10 seconds. Hard to believe, but it happens, I guess. Okay, did Ocon just get lapped? No, he has not been lapped. You've got spare fuel, and you're on that verge of getting lapped. Alonso just pit. He's going to drop back to last. Verne just made his way around Massa. We do need to conserve some fuel here, though. Let's back off. Go ahead and push driving style-wise. Push those tires a little bit harder. So Hamilton in the lead of the race right now. Bottas is second. Vettel's third. Gasly up to fourth. And Leclerc up to fifth. Gasly and Leclerc both moving up a spot after Verstappen's crash. We've got 5 cars out of the race. 19 still in the running. And we're very much in contention for points today. But Vern, I don't know. I think I screwed it. I think I screwed it up with Vern. I waited one lap too long. I think he lost a ton of time. I didn't see what his lap time was on that lap, but going over that cliff didn't just cost me about 2 seconds. I think it cost me something like 10 seconds because we were right behind Perez. And now Perez is way up there battling with Stroll while Vern is 9 seconds behind him. Ocon, it is time for you to pit. And we've got 21 laps to go, so he's not going to make it either without some sort of safety car. So do we go to the mediums? Let's do it. Going to the mediums for Ocon. His final stop of the race. And here he goes. On pit road. Quick stop. And he's out. Comes out P19 though. And just lapped by the race leader. So he comes out right behind Hamilton. So he's just behind Hamilton here, which means he's actually got a full lap of fuel to spare now. Okay, let's go ahead and get ahead with Vern. Vern in 16th. It's getting closer to Kubica. Kubica still has not pit. He'll be pitting soon. Massa has not pit. Russell will pit soon. Kvyat, Giovinazzi, we're going to start moving up. A lot of drivers are going to make their second pit stop here really soon. Now, Vern is actually into his pit window, but he's got 70% tire wear, so he's got plenty of time to push. Ocon at the back, but he's closing in on Massa. He's getting a bit closer there. We've got a huge gap behind us to Alonso, so I don't think Alonso's a threat to Vern. However, he will have to pit again if we don't see a safety car or two. And here we go. Raikkonen and Grosjean both in. But they stay well ahead. And let's see how we doing. Ocon pressuring Massa. Ocon's pit twice. Massa has not pit once yet. So let's see if he can make this pass. Yellow flag, sector 3. Ricciardo collides with Kimi Raikkonen. And they've got a problem. So Sainz pitting. First time. Kvyat's pitting. Here comes the Red Bull of Charles Leclerc, who's also pitting. So he pulls off behind us, so we don't lose time there. Less than a second behind Massa now. Okay. Oh, he's losing time because he's overheated here. Gotta put him to a push. Alright, he's going to have to close that back down. Russell pitting, and he's out of the way. Will Ocon get by? No, Ocon does not get by, so he loses out on that one. He was battling him earlier in the race. Lap 38 now. Vern has gone a lap down as Hamilton just recently went by, and we're going to move up one position. Giovinazzi finally pitting. There are 2 cars ahead that are definitely going to pit soon and should concede a position. Kubica for certain, as there he is. He's pitting this lap. Vern's right up on him. He's gained on him quickly. Stroll also pitting. That's the one I'm not so sure about. And yes, we do. We get by. So we're up to 11th. 11th. We are outside of the points in P11. But I don't see where anything's going to happen unless someone crashes out. Plus, Vern may end up having to stop again. Virtual safety car. Sergio Perez has crashed. That's exactly what I was just talking about. This will give us 10th place. Where are we? Vern you're going to use the virtual safety car and make that final pit stop. Ocon's already done. We can put him on neutral. Ooh, that virtual safety car is already lifted. Whoa, that was way too fast. Lasted for a few moments. Yellow flag, sector 1, Giovinazzi with an issue. So Vern comes out in 16th as the virtual safety car should have slowed things down, and it didn't. That was really unlucky for us. Stroll just crashed. We still have a chance in this, but we've got some ground to cover to get up the order. We're going to take 15th and 17th here. I've got a Ferrari right behind me. That's not who I'm racing. But with 9 laps to go. No blue flags. I've got that turned off, so he's got to race past. Massa still hasn't pit. So Ocon will move up that one spot. But how are we going to cover this ground to get to 10th, which is almost 20 seconds away now? And I think everybody's good to go till the end of the race. Oh, there's one way to go ahead. Here's Giovinazzi right off the track there. He has crashed out. He was just off, so I don't know. Maybe he collided with another car and then pulled off. But I don't see anyone else with damage. There you go, 14 and 16 now. Eight laps remaining. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. I'm going to save those tires for one big push. Kubica's on fresh softs. So is Russell. They're both ahead. That's the two Williams. At least they're not in the points. Massa and Alonso both out of the points. That's good. But Kvyat is in range to get 1 point. Leclerc gets by. Comes Gasly right behind him. And Leclerc's gotten around Gasly at some point here on track. 5 laps to go. I want to start that push here soon. We're within 4 seconds now. Alright, Vern, let's see what you can do. Can you get past Kubica? Can you get past Russell? And Alonso. I'm not sure you're going to get any higher than that without help. Ricardo, maybe he pits stupidly with 4 laps to go. I've seen the AI do worse. Maybe Hamilton does as well. He's got a 25-second buffer, but it might not be enough. If he pits at the last moment, Bottas on the softs will gain on him lap by lap. George Russell cut a corner. He's under investigation. Maybe we can get close enough. 3 laps to go. Ocon, he's just about caught Massa. Yellow flag, sector 3, Russell pitting. Massa's pitting, so Ocon's up to 15th. Did Russell just have a drive-through? He must have. He didn't actually pit. So we're up to 13 and 15 now, and we're just about up to 12. There is Kubica right on the other side of Gasly. Oh, it's the last lap. It's the last lap. Overtake. Gasly's in my way. Gasly's in my way. We've got around Gasly. We got to look to the inside. Come on, come on. Finish the move, finish the move, finish the move. Up ahead of Kubica. Nice. Up into 12th. Half a lap still to go. Uh-oh. Fuel, 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 fuel. Oh, man. I had a whole quarter lap extra of fuel, and you ran out in that short of a distance? And Russell gets by, too. Jeez, that overtake burns fuel way too fast. Hamilton takes the win. Vern make a mistake there by pushing too hard at the end. I go from 12th back down to 14th. Not that there were no points in that. There were no points in dropping that position, those two positions. But yeah, that was unfortunate that I went from a quarter lap extra fuel to a quarter lap less of fuel in one lap. Meaning he burnt 1.5 laps of fuel in the distance of one lap. That's a lot more than I would have expected, especially when push is just over 1 lap worth of fuel. 1.1 at most. So it should have gone, 1.2, 1.3 at most, not 1.5. Alright, well, hey, Hamilton takes a win. We still had a decent race, 14-15, not bad. They're both in the top 15. At least it's not the super bad race report, but most of that's because of DNFs. We only end up beating one car out on track, but we also only end up 1 lap down, so that's something. Hey, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now. Grosjean demoted to last, so we actually end up 13-14. The Williams still missing out on points, just barely though.